Hello, everyone, and welcome along to another episode of Talk Football with the Sundays. We are your hosts, Victor Sunday and my beautiful sister.
Precious Sunday.
And
Hi.
today we'll be reviewing all the big six matches, going from Chelsea to Manchester United to the Arsenal to Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, and of course Manchester City. To dive in straight, the early kickoff for the day, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Precious, what are your thoughts on that game?
Okay, for me personally, I feel like it's a walk in the park for Chelsea. Well, this is football. It might be a walk in the park on paper, but you never know what to expect. But I would say that Chelsea should come off with a strong winner. But like I said, this is football. Anything can happen. But
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
well, Chelsea coming into this game in strong form, of course,
Hmm.
off the back of that wonderful 2-1 victory over
Over Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
the team is
You guys
looking
are showing
strong,
yourself.
you know. But news came out from Enzo Maresca yesterday that Kopama is out for 6 weeks,
Oh,
which is a
that's
huge
sad.
blow
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah. That's a
Chelsea.
very big blow.
However, I expect Chelsea to go into this game as firm favourites. Nottingham Forest are in a very bad way
A very bad state.
ever
Yeah.
since the employment of
Of
Ange
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Postecoglou. They
They
have
have
been on
been.
a
They've been
losing run and they have not won any game. So I don't expect that to change against a
against
team
a team
like
like Chelsea.
yeah,
And
yeah,
if you guys lose, it's on you.
yeah.
Chelsea fans, just know
Chelsea,
it's on you. It's on you. Not
It-
on Nottingham Forest or any. It's on you. You made the
yeah.
mistake.
Chelsea
Okay.
couldn't catch Nottingham Forest at a better time.
Yeah.
Onto the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Manchester City hosting Everton. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yesterday I was listening to the news and we saw that interesting stat that Everton has not won any game at Man City's home in 15 years.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to change. I don't expect a miracle to happen. This is Man City we're talking about. They're at the top of their form. They're at the top of their game. And the stats are not in favor of Everton. So I don't think anything is going to happen. It's going to be a flawless victory for Man City. But I don't know. That is my own thought. It's football. Like I always say, football is unpredictable. But personally, Man City has this in the bag. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah, I have to agree with you,
Yeah, yeah.
Precious. Man City are, finding building form. Haaland is in the form of his
Ah,
life, scoring every game, and
I'm an Arsenal fan, but Alan, I love you.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's like,
of course Everton coming into the game. They are also in good form. They ended the winning streak of
mm,
the undefeated streak of Crystal Palace before the international
international
break.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but they are going to be without their main man, Jack Grealish, because
Oh,
he's
what
loan
happened to
tied.
him?
He's on loan from Man City, so he cannot play against Man City.
Oh,
Yeah. So, and it seemed to me that everything that
yeah.
good that Everton does
Sorry.
comes through Grealish,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
So,
he's their main forward.
yeah,
Their play is built around him. I watched their last match and their that interview with Grealish, and the interviewer was asking him, "How do you feel carrying your team?" And he said the coach has trusted him, has entrusted the team to him. So it's like he's their center man, and anything that Everton is putting forward is coming through Grealish. If Grealish is not there, I don't know who they're going to build their team around. So
yeah, so
so
that's going to be
it's
a
going to
big
be
miss for
big.
Everton. I expect at the Etihad that Man City should, of course, come away with the victory. So on to the next one quickly. Precious, which game do you think we should preview next?
I think we should go for the Arsenal match, the 5:30 match. As you can see, we're wearing Arsenal jersey. Arsenal, Arsenal. Definitely, I think Arsenal against Fulham is a walk in the park. Yeah, there have been some talks about, oh, we've not won Fulham. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is that. This is the Arsenal time to break records. We had a standing loss against Newcastle. We had standing losses against West Ham. Did you watch our West Ham game? We dominated. They had no shot on goal. So
On target,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's on target on goal. Yeah. So I expect something like that in this game. So while there are some stats favoring Fulham's previous matches against Arsenal, um, I believe it's a walk in the park. We're going to win. We're
Hmm.
definitely going to win.
Yeah, I may have to disagree with you on that. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Fulham historically has been a good hunting ground. Craven Cottage has been a good hunting ground for the Arsenal. But in recent years, we have not won there in 2 years. 2 years ago, we lost there 2-1. It was a terrible game. The performances
It
from
was
the boys
poor. Yeah.
were poor. They're lethargic, and I remember that game. Jacob Kivior was not having a great
But
game.
like I said, this is a season that we have been breaking records that has followed us for the past 2 seasons, for the past 2 years.
Yeah,
We had those issues with Newcastle, we had the same issue with West Ham,
yeah.
and I think those two games has proven that we are on our winning streak. We're on our lucky game. We're not going to lose,
Mm.
except for the loss against Liverpool. We've not gone anywhere to lose anymore. So I believe that Fulham, whether we've had 2 years of losses at their home, we're still going to go there and we're going to win.
Yeah, true, very true. I still expect the Arsenal to go there. If we are on our game, if we go there, we up the level like we did at St. James's Park.
Mm-hmm.
We play to our fullest
Yes,
potential. I don't think
Fulham
the
stands a chance.
Fulham stands a chance.
It's as
So
simple as that.
I expect the boys, Mikel Arteta, to pick the right starting 11. The boys to turn up. Iberi Cheze had a good international break.
Yeah. You saw his goal. You saw his goal. That
Yeah,
was a flawless
excellent.
finish. An
Yeah,
excellent goal.
Gabriel
Yeah.
Martinelli also scoring. Bukayo Saka scoring.
Yeah,
Um,
Merino scoring.
Mikel Merino also on the score sheet. And, it was a wonderful international break for the
Yeah.
Arsenal players. I expect them to come back full of confidence and, yes, go away to Craven Cottage and get the win. On to the next game, the Sunday matches now. We'll look at Tottenham Hotspur versus Aston Villa, 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday. What are your thoughts on that, Precious?
Um, Tottenham is one of the big six that is quite unpredictable. Other
Mm.
games you could say, oh, it's going to be a win, but Tottenham can sometimes just shock you. So I would go with a draw.
A
With a draw.
draw
With a
against
draw.
Aston Villa. That's
I'll go with a draw.
the funny thing. It's a tough game to predict
Yes.
because Aston Villa are also a very good
Very
side,
good side.
and they seem to finally be clicking into gear. They had a terrible start to the season,
Mm-hmm.
but their last few games they seem to be jiving. They seem to be getting into their rhythm. Although they will be without their striker, Oli Watkins, he got injured in the
The
international break.
international break.
So
Yeah.
that's a big blow for them. But overall, Aston Villa are looking good going into that game. Tottenham Hotspur, like you said, you don't know what to expect from them.
You
You
never
know,
know what to expect.
Thomas Frank's Tottenham Hotspur, they are so unpredictable.
Very
Some games
unpredictable.
they turn
They
up
just turn
and
up and you're
they are
like,
unplayable.
like this, who
Yeah,
is this Tottenham? And they
yes,
are so
and
good.
then you cast your mind back to the games against Wolves where they just didn't turn up at
Yeah,
home.
at home.
Against Bournemouth, they
And
just
Wolves,
didn't turn up.
at that point, Wolves had 0 points, and
Yes,
they took a
so
point from them.
yes,
That was
so
really
you
sad.
really don't know what to get with this Tottenham team. So I would agree with you. That
A
should be
draw.
a draw.
That should be a draw.
To the big one.
The big one. The big one. Liverpool. Liverpool versus Manchester United.
Hmm.
Whew. Personally, I feel like okay, Manchester United is going to do us a solid. With the Arsenal, we're expecting them to do us a solid. But aside from my personal feelings, I think Manchester United is going to turn up. And they not turn up to win. It's not possible. They can't win at the Etihad. But
At
they're going
Anfield.
at Anfield, sorry. They can't win at Anfield, but I know they can come up with a draw. So my prediction is a draw.
Hmm. Okay, so a lot of talking points from this match.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool versus Man City. Liverpool are coming off the back of three back-to-back defeats.
Yeah.
They are like
After that defeat against Crystal Palace, it looks like it's opened the avalanche of losses.
yes,
It's really sad.
they
It's really
never
sad.
seem to recover from
But
that.
I think they want to make a statement. Like they would want to make a statement with this game. So Manchester United.
Manchester United. Well, there's a funny stat. Ruben Amorim is here to win back-to-back games as a Manchester United coach.
Ooh, really?
Yes, they won their last game against
Yes, yeah, they did.
Sunderland. It was a good
A two
performance.
zero, a two
Yes,
zero win. Yes.
goals from Issy Mount and Benjamin Sesko. Good performance overall. And can Ruben Amorim turn the tide? Can he break that
that
jinx?
cross, the
Yes.
jinx
Can he
against him. Yeah,
finally
yeah,
get
yeah.
back to back wins? The worst place to to go to break this record
Yeah,
is
it's
Anfield,
Anfield.
literally
That's
Anfield.
literally
Yeah,
Anfield.
and we know it's going to be a tough match.
Mm.
Liverpool will be up for it. Manchester United, I expect, because they are old rivals, would be up for it. And I've also noticed another trend under Ruben
Ruben Amorim.
Amorim's
Yeah, yeah,
Manchester
yeah.
United. They turn up for the big
Yes,
games.
I've noticed
Against
that.
Arsenal,
Against
they
Arsenal,
were
they
up
came
for
up.
it. Although they
Against
lost
Chelsea, they were
against Chelsea,
there.
they
They were
blew
like,
Chelsea away. Yes.
it was actually electrifying to watch.
Yes,
It
even
was, it was.
against Man City at the Etihad before the first goal, you could argue they're the better team
Yes,
on the
yes,
day.
yes.
So against the bigger teams, they tend to up their games. Their issue
It's with the
this
small
season,
things. It's with the
yes,
small
is
things.
against the smaller teams.
I
So
think they underestimate them, and they tend to make mistakes, very flimsy mistakes. Most of their goals come from goalkeeper errors. The Actually, this, I don't know, this their new goalkeeper. Is it
yes,
my eye, or is like
no,
Onana that is fair?
no, they are
It's a white Onana.
but
It's just
by
like,
in there,
oh,
although they've gotten a new goalkeeper, forgotten his name, of course, but he had a good game against Sutherland, his
Sunderland.
debut.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
so
that's
I
nice. That's
expect
nice.
him to start,
So start against
yeah, against
Liverpool.
Liverpool. So
Okay.
my own prediction, I my head is telling me Liverpool are going to blow United away,
Mhm.
but my heart is telling me that United could just turn up and upset Liverpool, come away with a draw or something. But
Mm.
I think ultimately Liverpool would just sneak the win. So I expect a Liverpool win over Manchester United. So that's our review for game week 8.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Don't
Thank
forget to
you.
like,
Share
share,
and
subscribe.
subscribe.